Hi, my name is John Dempsey. I'm with Plus One Software Engineering, and today I'd like to give you a brief demo of Plus One Copybook. Here's where the directory I'm in. There's two subdirectories, Copybooks and Data. If I list off the data, we see the data file, all .text, and I can list the copybooks. I see the various copybooks. I'll go down to copybooks, more out, say commercial, and say homes. So this is the first copybook, commercial table. The only thing that we've added to the COBOL Copybook is the very first line. It says commercial table. And here's the next copybook, homes. It says homes table. Homes tells you what database table this data will be loaded in. I'm going to generate a list of these copybooks to run. I'll call the list all. And so now I'm ready to do the actual conversion. So let me do, I'll do the first 100 lines of data, and we're going to do a group of table lists in all. So I am done. What I've just done is I've created the create table scripts for all these copybooks, and I've also converted the first 100 lines of data for all these copybooks into deli files, or what I like to call delimiter files. Let's go see what we've done in the web page. We also generate HTML documentation. So here's the table. So here's commercial. This is the actual list of all the columns in the order that they are found in the copybook. Sorted table allows you to find your column name and locate what kind of data type it is quickly. The copybook link is basically a mapping. The first area is copybook definition. This is the copybook here. And the second column is the column name found in the database. Field starting byte, number of bytes for that column. Create table data types. In this case, we're doing SQL Server. So the first line is a big int. And the second three are tiny ints. And then we see a varchar and ints. And then the last line is the data itself, for the very first line of data that we find in the data file. If I go back, here's the format file that we generated for this copybook, which will be used in the bulk insert. And the last thing I can show you is the row size. So that was with commercial. If I go to homes, I'll skip over these. I'll just show you the copybook. Here's the actual copybook mapping and the create table script. What's here is the create table script, and then down here is the bulk insert. We do a select star from homes to show there's data, a count, and then also the top 5 rows. And there was a key value found in this copybook, and so we create the key, primary key for you also. So let's go ahead and run this. I'm going to copy. This is the homes data. So I go over here. Let's see, I need the SQL Server. Here's SQL Server. I'll do a new query. That's what we use the +1 database. And I'll do a paste. Let me check, see any syntax errors. There's no syntax errors. And I'll go ahead and execute. And there we did it. We just loaded 100 rows of data. And these are the actual the data, first 5 columns in the SQL Server database. Now I can do this for all the other COBOL copybooks that were defined. But what else I want to show you today is that we also support EBCDIC data. EBCDIC data you might be able to get from FISERV.com if you're a customer there. And here we have the data files. Let me go ahead and go down to the data file. And I can't, I'll show you this right here. The text file is the original file. It says it may be binary, so that's binary. So that just shows you that this is EBCDIC data. And if I go up, see the copybooks are here. So what I need to do is get a list of the copybooks that I want to convert. So I'll just do an ls star, and I'll go back up to all. That's also listening, and I'll just do the conversion for all of it. Okay, so I'm going to convert all these. So now what we're doing here is we are reading in the data file. We're converting from EBCDIC to ASCII. We're handling the comp3s in the data, and we're also handling the implied decimal point for all the data. And these are the complete files. These data files are on the smaller side. How fast the conversion goes depends on usually how much data there is. So there we are there. I can, let's see, I can go up here to demo 2, HTML, index, open, +1 table. So here's the actual data files. And I can't actually show you this because there's a non-disclosure on this. But what I can is to show you what I've done is I've already created the table. And here's the bulk insert command that we generated, and it will show us the number of counts. So let's check the syntax. It's okay. So I'll execute. So there we go. It was 327 lines were loaded. So we converted the EBCDIC to ASCII, and we loaded it into SQL Server. This is absolutely the fastest way to get your data into a SQL Server database, Oracle database, or Teradata. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you.